All right. Suddenly we're live. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to the American Sci-Fi Classics Track. It's Monday. It's not Thursday. And I think we've only done one of these since Dragon Con because me and Gary are so busy. Why are we so busy, Gary? What's happened? I'm okay.
Because life is unusual.
Craziness. But we're all super busy. It's Christmas. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are so happy to have you here. We're gonna do these more often at some point, but right now we're here for real, and we're gonna do something very silly, like always. So let's go around the horn and everybody introduce themselves. I'm Joe Crowe. I'm the co-director of the American Sci-Fi Classics Track at DragonCon. With this, I have not forgotten which way to point. With my co-director, Mr. Gary Mitchel.
Don't aim that thing at me. Yes, I am Gary Mitchell. I am the other co-director of the American Sci-Fi Classics Track. I am also the co-host of A Podcask of Amontillado for all of your horror podcast needs. Ooh, scary. And post DragonCon life has been rough, guys.
It's bonkers. And 2 internets away from me, Kevin, who are you? What do you do?
Hi, I am Kevin. I am a podcaster. I do a show called The Flopcast. There's the web address on the thing there, flopcast.net. It's just a silly, goofy, ridiculous show every week. And this time of year, we're just drowning in Christmas holiday coverage. A lot of Rankin Bass cartoon talk. We just do deep dives into ridiculous holiday festive nonsense this time of year. So great to be here for some festive holiday nonsense.
Exactly. Not festive holiday nonsense is the best kind of nonsense. 1, 2, 3 internets away from me, ToniAnn.
Greetings, Earthlings. I am down here in North Carolina where it is cold but not snowing, which is the main objective of all Southerners everywhere or something. Not sure that's how that works.
1 inch and we've shut down. If there's 1 inch of snow, we're done.
Yeah, there's still milk, bread, and eggs in the stores, so we're all good for now. But another semester has come and gone, and I have survived, so that is good.
That's good. Let's see. 1 internet diagonally from me, Chris. Who are you?
Hey,
what do you do?
I'm Chris Cummins. I produce and host Sci-Fi Explosion, which is a Twitch show and sometimes in real life. And this Friday night, I'm going to be doing a crazy 6-hour live show that people can watch while doing presents. And I'm going to be hosting things and doing comedy bits and showing holiday specials and all sorts of madness. And then on Christmas Eve, I'm showing the 6-hour Billy Ocean Loverboy Yule Log. Once again, it's the 3rd year in a row. It's becoming a Christmas tradition. And in all seriousness, I'm just really happy to be here with my DragonCon family before the holidays.
We are happy to have you, and to also not just to own you as a human. We're also happy to also have you on a panel 1 internet south of me, the other Kevin.
Friends call me Kevin Cafferty because whatever I touch turns to skateboard movies in my clutch. I'm too much.
That is indeed correct. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a thing we're going to do tonight. We did this live at DragonCon, and we got no negative feedback, so we're going to keep doing it.
And you all missed it.
Until we piss someone off. Until the returns diminish to the point where it's nothing but negative feedback.
You people had your chance to stop this.
Well, here's the
You
thing: if it
had
goes
your
to
chance.
100% negative feedback, we'll keep doing it just to annoy people. So the
Yeah.
sweet spot, everybody, is 99.8% annoyance.
That's right. So when the DragonCon app feedback comes in and it says, that means we're on track. On
Right.
track to hit that 99.8. But what we did at DragonCon was Golden Girls and Small Wonder. And if you're wondering why someday the AI revolts, becomes Skynet, and declares war on humanity, it's because Kevin Cafferty has fed it a Small Wonder episode and now has fed it Christmas Comes to Pac-Land, which we will be doing a live, very dramatic, very serious reading of later tonight. But as a preamble, if you will, years ago when SoundCloud was a thing, I guess, I don't know if SoundCloud may still be a thing if you're a rapper. I don't know. Here's what I did. I put some audio things out on the SoundCloud and got all of like 2 listeners. Pretty cool. But what I did was I found those sketches and I transcribed them. Now we're gonna do dramatic presentations of those things that I wrote because I'm super weird about Christmas, you guys.
About Christmas?
Oh,
You feel like you should qualify it with at Christmas?
yeah. It's a lot of stuff to break down, a lot of stuff to go into. We may be here all night. We're not going to be here all night.
We're definitely going to be here all night.
Yeah, we're totally going to be here all night. We haven't even started yet. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for coming. We love doing this stuff. We love hanging out in person when we're at cons and at DragonCon. But because Gary and I are gluttons for punishment, we said, you know what? Let's do these online too. And here we are. And we are tickled to death to be here with you guys. We're going to do a couple of fun script readings. And then we're going to do an actual good one. Wait a minute. No, we're not. None of them are good.
Spoiler alert.
I'm going to say this. I think the 2 that I wrote are pretty good. They're not. They're not really. Yes, they are. They're great. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on Advil and NyQuil. All right, let's do this. Here is the first production that we're going to dramatically reenact, and it's a lovely episode that should have existed but doesn't until now. Here's the thing. It's what would happen if we can all imagine for a moment if back in the early 80s there was a holiday episode of the infamous cartoon Turbo Teen. We think it would go a little something like this. And
we have to figure out who's saying what before we can actually.
Yeah, that's another thing, guys. As you're watching this, we didn't plan out any of this. We're just gonna go through it as we do it. So
as a matter of fact, I don't even have a script.
Oh, you do now, Gary. Look on the Facebooks. As Gary's looking, here's what we're gonna do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 parts. We have 6 people for Turbo Teen Saves Christmas. And I'll be the narrator. There's only like one thing that I have to say at the beginning. And then I'm going to make you people read my words.
You people? Who you talking about, you people?
All right. Gary, did you find it?
Maybe.
Okay. We'll see what happens when we get to you. All right. So we have 5 dramatic roles. Very dramatic. Brett Matthews, who is a an ordinary 80s teenager who was driving his car and somehow ran into a scientist's molecular transfer ray. That's what it said at the beginning of every episode. And then it combined him and his sports car in, check YouTube if you don't believe us, a very disgusting way. He transformed into a car and fought crime. And he had a couple of sidekicks. One of them was Patty, a freelance reporter. Alex, his best friend, who calls him TT. That'll be important shortly. And then we got a couple of criminals because it's the 80s. There are a couple of criminals.
As we all know, crime only existed in the 80s.
First existed in the 80s.
So they ride a lot of ATVs in the middle of cities and are dressed like they're in the Thriller video.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. Who wants to be Turbo Teen? Anybody at all?
That guy right there.
Chris is Turbo Teen.
Right.
I like how we volunteer by someone else pointing at you.
That's right.
Big roll.
Let's
All right.
see. Who has funny stuff? Kevin Eldridge is going to be Patty, the lady freelance reporter.
I'm on it.
All right. I like what we're avoiding typecasting.
I
like it.
was
right.
going to say, I am very pleased with this development.
And let's see. Kevin Cafferty is going to be Alex, Brett Matthews' best friend, who calls him TT.
TT.
And then Gary Mitchell and ToniAnn are going to be criminals number 1 and number 2.
Oh, I am strictly number 2.
So now we're
Yes.
back to typecasting.
All right. ToniAnn is criminal numero 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our cast. This is Turbo Teen Saves Christmas. Thank you. Our story begins inside a mall in the early 80s. That's it. That's all there is.
Okay.
Chris.
Another full 16-hour day at the mall, and now I, Brett Matthews, am done with all my Christmas shopping.
Correct as always, TT.
Don't call me TT in public, Alex.
Oh yeah, your secret identity. I'll use your regular human initials from now on, BM.
Excellent, Alex.
Hey guys, look at that group of people headed to the video arcade over there. They look like creeps. Let's follow them since I'm the editor of the school newspaper.
Hey, that's not the way to the video arcade.
Let's follow them down this dark alley. I can see the newspaper headline now, guys. Sweater vest wearing teen arrests crime ring in dark alley single-handedly.
With this secret formula, we'll ruin Christmas with an army of unstoppable hot rod sedans and hatchbacks.
That's right, boss. And interstates and off-ramps will be ours. All ours.
All I have to do is push this button right here to start fueling up our street racing army of very fast sedans and hatchbacks.
Don't push that button, you creeps.
And it's just 3 punk kids. Push that button anyway.
Let's tie them up with ropes first.
You'll need more than ropes, you creeps, because my friend BM has turbo action.
Now to begin my incredible transformation from fleshy human being to actual sports car.
Oh, my sweet lord!
That's disgusting.
His ribcage is cracking and stretching out!
His hands are turning into rubber tires. What's happening to his face?
Where did that gear shift come from?
I'm going to be sick. Oh.
We surrender for the love of all that's holy.
Yeah, Christmas is turb-rific.
Let's take them to the police. They're always trustworthy.
Yeah, open up my trunk and put them inside me.
Oh my God, what is happening?
And scene. Thank you.
The thing is, I'll say that about 15 times this holiday season. That's just just the thing about me.
Yep.
I really should have read the script before I agreed to do this.
Good. That works.
Had this been an actual episode of Turbo Teen, it would have been a lot more disturbing and weird.
Yes.
Mm.
This is my favorite comment so far.
Yeah. Leave it to my husband to do all that.
Now, in the actual cartoon, he did not say turbo action or turborific, but I just thought it needed a little something. I felt like he should have. And
You
now
improved
he
the
did.
source material.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
I'm just making it
updating it for the 2020s.
I'm making it better. I am making it better. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that. Because, wait just a minute. Here is another thing I did.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more.
no,
We haven't even gotten to Pac-Man yet, guys.
Oh,
Here is preamble number 2, opening matchup number 2, before we get to your main event of Christmas Comes to Pac-Land, which, let's do this. Do you guys remember this? Did you see it back in the 82, I believe, when it came out?
Christmas
yes.
Comes to Pac-Land? Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I had a
And it-
VHS cassette of a bunch of Christmas specials recorded at like the worst speed for like playback possible, but I was able to
Yeah.
fit like 8 hours of stuff. And Christmas Comes to Pac-Land was ensconced on there with all the legit classics like The Grinch and Rudolph and Charlie Brown and Frosty. And somehow in there, Christmas Comes to Pac-Land.
are
snuck
we
in.
saying this isn't a legit classic then, Kevin? Because if so, I think you and I are in a Christmas fight.
Well, I think I think the canon would argue that Christmas Comes to Pac-Land has not received network TV airings.
Come on, guys. I don't want to fight
Annually.
tonight with you.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
he
think
wants to
it
fight
has
with other
been
people.
on for years. It was on Cartoon Network in the rotation. It would just be
Oh yeah, Boomerang will show it every year.
Boomerang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boomerang counts. It's
How
a
could you
network.
how could you not?
Nice.
Yes.
I like that. And this is even, I don't know whether to be concerned about that or not.
Well,
Oh,
here-
you
here's the thing.
guys.
Everybody watching at home, this is your get off the naughty list free card. This
Yeah.
is the coal in your stocking. Santa will see that you've done this, and we'll go, oh yeah, they've suffered enough.
And then after that, Jefferson Starship will perform, and then Joe will have cyber sex with Diane Carroll.
Yes.
Hey guys, it's before 10 o'clock. We have to keep it PG-13.
Mm.
Okay. Done. Wait, what? Oh, okay. PG-13 it is. And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering to yourself, what's that show that Joe Crowe always talks about? I bet he didn't do anything Christmas related with it. You'd be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. This next sketch, script, story, it's Manimal Saves Christmas, you guys. Manimal, of course, the greatest television show in history. Precursor
Of all time.
Precursored, of course, by the greatest sword and sorcery film in history, which is conveniently called The Sword and the Sorcerer, which included, at the very end, Manimal's ancestor, King Manimal.
All hail King Manimal.
Manimal, indeed. In flippin' deed. Always bet on Manimal, ToniAnn's husband says. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with, let's see, we have a few more rolls in this one. 1, 2, 6 rolls, and there are 6
Hey.
of us.
Right.
That works out.
So
Well-
how about we just go in...
Well, we all know that Joe must be Dr. Jonathan Chase.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that just goes
Yes.
without saying. Even
Yeah,
though
I
said it.
hate to do a self-insertion fanfic, but here we go.
This is
Just be
more of
careful
a
where you
LARP.
insert yourself there, Joe.
Yeah,
This is more of Joe's Manimal LARP.
I mean, So if we go in order left to right, that means, of course, that Gary is Officer Brooke McKenzie.
I'm sassy.
Yep.
As anyone who saw my Rue McClanahan knows.
Yes.
I
Gary
told you
was-
that role was written for me or Gary very specifically.
Guys, I've never had as much fun. You guys doing the Golden Girls was top notch. So what we're going to do is at DragonCon in person, we're going to do more than one panel of these. We're going to do them until people are like, no, stop.
So
So
get
here's
those
what we're gonna
no's in now. The app is still open.
Yeah, the app is 100% still open. I guess. All right, here is what's going to happen. We're going to do, it's a little script. It's a little story. It's called Manimal Saves Christmas. And we have 6 characters in this one. Dr. Jonathan Chase. I'll introduce him in a moment. Officer Brooke McKenzie, to be played by Gary Mitchel. And criminal number 1, a bad person. That'll be Kevin Eldridge. Criminal number 2, also a bad person, Kevin Cafferty.
Not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Criminal number 3, like the first 2, just not a good dude. Criminal number 4, seriously, none of these guys are nice. Not one.
Wait, so you left out their other sidekick?
I did. I totally
Okay.
did.
How did I go from criminal number 1 to criminal number 4? What is this?
You were flushed.
It's a demotion. It's not.
Yeah.
The app,
Really?
the app feedback came back from Say Turbo Teen Saves Christmas.
It came back immediately.
Touche, Kevin. Touche.
No toucheing. We're not at past 10 p.m. yet.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another episode of dramatic script readings featuring silly people. This is an episode called Manimal Saves Christmas. It is a lost episode of Manimal that should have existed but did not until now. And so, first of all, I would like to, I'll do the intro. Well, we're just going to be 4 criminals and Manimal and Officer Brooke McKenzie, who was a guest at DragonCon this year, you guys.
Friend of the Classics Track, Melody Anderson.
I'm claiming her as a friend of the Classics
Absolutely.
Track.
Wait,
Miss
she
Melody Anderson.
she attended
just-
the convention twice. That counts. That she came back willingly.
Yeah,
She came and appeared on the Manimal Panimal.
Yes.
hosted by multiple Q&As and appearances hosted by Mr. Kevin Eldridge at DragonCon. Officer Brooke McKenzie, Melody Anderson. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Manimal Saves Christmas. Dramatis personae. First of all, Dr. Jonathan Chase. For Gary, I'm going to do, of course, the William Conrad introduction.
Your William Conrad is spot on, sir.
Thank you. Dr. Jonathan Chase, wealthy, young, handsome, a man with the brightest of futures and the darkest of pasts. From Africa's bleakest recesses to the rarefied peaks of Tibet, heir to his father's legacy and the world's darkest secrets, master of the secrets that divide man from animal, animal from man. Manimal!
A little bit of
And
Jimmy
some
Durante
music,
sneaking
80s
into
Yeah,
William
music,
Conrad.
music, 80s
A little bit of
music, 80s music.
ain't-ka-dee-ka-doo, Frosty the Snowman. And,
Now I want the Burt Conrad Christmas.
okay. Officer Brooke McKenzie, sassy, single lady. I'm sure I did that incorrectly. Sassy, single, lady, and also cop. A woman with a relatively bright future, not closely approaching the glass ceiling in law enforcement. Keeper of Dr. Jonathan's secret, but it totally freaks her out.
Wearer of shoulder pads.
wearer of 2 large shoulder pads.
It was the 80s.
It
2
was the
large shoulder
80s.
pads per shoulder, we should say.
Yes.
Yes. Well, there were 2 on the shoulders and 2 elsewhere.
Oh, what is happening? Ladies and gentlemen,
Hold on, I
To
have to
set
put
the
my shoulders
scene.
up somewhere.
to set the scene, much like Turbo Teen Saves Christmas, interior, shopping mall in the 80s, that's it.
This is the same set.
We only
Yeah.
had the budget for 1 set for both
Yeah.
of these.
Thank
so
you.
the mall in the 80s.
It's network TV in the 80s, guys. So we're starting off with Officer Brooke McKenzie.
Thanks, Dr. Chase, for meeting me in the mall late at night after 9 p.m. The word from the streets is that there's a gang of mobsters and gangsters and mobsters, and they're planning on invading the closed shopping mall to steal Christmas.
Precisely, Officer Brooke McKenzie. The mall's cash registers are full with American money, thanks to shoppers purchasing at the last minute Michael Jackson albums on cassette and whatnot. They could rob this closed mall until the cows come home.
Moo. There they are. There they are. We're right here. Wait right here and don't do anything at all, and I'll sneak up on them past this large teetering pile of cardboard boxes.
Indeed, I will wait here like a panther.
Freeze, perpetrators.
Look, it's a sassy single lady cop.
Let's give her season's greetings with our guns.
Oh no, it's a panther! Chase it behind that large pile of teetering boxes!
Oh, look, it's just a handsome British professor. He'll never stop me from ruining Christmas by eating all the summer sausage out of the Hickory Farms gift boxes.
You shan't get away with your crimes because Officer Brooke McKenzie will be dogged in her pursuit.
Oh, Lord! He's nibbling on my dungarees.
No rakish, handsome British professor will stop me from ruining Christmas by stealing dirty Christmas cards from Spencer's and maybe this poster of Kathy Ireland.
Do surrender, my dear sir. If you do not, I'm afraid you might experience a catastrophe.
Oh, look at that kitten, so cute. Goodness, he's shedding all over the blazer I stole from Montgomery Ward.
No stylish, debonair British professor will stop me from ruining Christmas by stealing all the lukewarm pizza from Orange Julius.
Stop all this thievery, old chap, and join me at the disco. We'll have a whale of a time.
Ah! The whale is bigger than the mall. I'm being crushed to death.
No well-dressed, limousine-riding British professor will stop me from ruining Christmas by mixing up all the well-organized magazines at Walden Books.
Stop all of the robbing, my good sir. Don't be so shellfish.
Oh, Lord! I'm allergic to shrimp! No! My throat! Oh, it's painful! Why?
Excellent work, Dr. Chase. You and I both together totally saved Christmas.
That's right. Now, why don't you and I get back to my mansion? Because it looks like it's about to rain, dear.
You know,
And
I think if the actual Manimal had had this many animal puns, it would still be it's still being made today. It would still be in production.
This is the reboot America deserves.
yes,
It totally deserves. Deserves is the right word.
This script is beyond the budget of the entire series as far
It
as the
really-
number of animal transformations that we just witnessed.
That was
Thank
he transformed into more animals there than he did over the course of the series.
Oh yeah.
the whale. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, it was bigger than the whole mall. So we all should have been dead.
Yeah.
But that's not how TV works.
No.
Like a group of crows, you all murdered that.
Oh, shucks.
I really
I
got to start
see what
reading
you
these
did
scripts.
there.
Guys, thank you again. Now, here's the thing that you actually came to watch. This is Christmas Comes to Pac-Land.
God help
And
you.
here's the thing, guys. It was 1982. Things were weird. And unlike every other podcast or video cast who says, here's what our main event thing is going to be, but first let's talk about nonsense for 35 to 45 minutes. Here is what we did. We told you the nonsense was going to happen. And it's kind of related to the actual thing in the title. And we already did that. And now we're going to do the thing. Ladies and
And we
gentlemen.
only did it for 32 minutes, not 35. So we saved
not
you
35.
3 minutes.
All the podcasts are like, well, let's just talk about a thing I watched on Netflix this week for 33 minutes. If I wanted to hear about that, I would listen to the podcast Things I Saw on Netflix this week, which probably exists. Ladies and gentlemen, let me do that thing there. And there we go. Now, here we go with Christmas Comes to Pac-Land. Kevin, give us the dramatis personae, Kevin Cafferty.
Okay, so there are 12 speaking roles here, including the narrator, and 6 of us. So I'm going to start assigning them. Joe, you were so good as Santa Claus in the Christmas Con panel at Dragon Con that you're going to be Santa Claus. And I think you're also going to be Blinky, one of the ghost monsters.
Very accurate.
Yes. Gary, you are going to be Pac-Man and Sue. Kevin,
Yeah, I'll
Eldridge,
sue over this. That's for sure.
That's indeed what's
You'll be
about.
speaking to my lawyer.
I gave you the title role, Gary. Kevin Eldridge.
I don't know what I did to offend you, but I'm sorry.
Kevin, you will be Clyde and Officer Opac.
That's so the land of Ireland exists.
Yes. ToniAnn, you will be Ms. Pac-Man and Pinky. I'm going to be the narrator probably, and who haven't I done yet? I'll be the narrator in Pac Baby. Who's left?
Morris? Who is
Morris? Okay, so I'll be the narrator in Morris. Chris, you be Pac Baby, and
Okay.
which ghost monster has not been
Clyde?
Blinky? Blinky or
Inky.
Inky? Inky's got a lot of good lines. So
Inky and Pac Baby. Gotcha.
yes. So I'm
Kevin,
gonna be
the-
Oh, you were born to play, Chris.
Morris and the
Yes.
narrator.
Kevin, the way you said, who haven't I done yet. It sounded like you had performed in so many local productions of Christmas Comes to Pac-Land over the years that you've done all these roles at some point or another.
The
Right?
jaded Pac-Man
has.
animated
Yeah.
series performer.
I was hoping Patrick Stewart style to perform every role.
Yea, though I have trod these boards many a time as Pac-Man.
God bless us, everyone. All right, our scene is set in the skies of the night filled with stars. It's Christmas Eve, and across a full moon, we see Santa leading his famous flying reindeer sleigh.
Ho ho! Rudolph! Dead, sir! Put the pedal to the metal, fellas. We've got a whole planet to cover and only a few hours to do it. It's a good thing my Christmas list is computerized, or I'd never get the job done on time. Ho ho! Why am I laughing?
Meanwhile, in a snow-covered Pac-Land, the video game character Pac-Man is building ghost monsters made out of snow with his wife, Ms. Pac-Man, and child, Baby Pac.
There you go, Pac Baby, your very own snow ghost monsters to practice chomping on.
Pac Baby, where are you?
Oh no!
Pac Baby rolls down a hill, picking up more snow as he goes, and knocks all the snow ghost monsters over.
Pac Baby love ghost cycles.
Yes, sir. My
Pickles.
kid's a real chomp off the old block.
Come on, Packy. Let's take Pac Baby for a toboggan ride.
All aboard the Pac Family Express.
Woohoo!
As the Pac family enjoys their tobogganing, we see the real ghost monsters approach. Not to be
Jingle
confused with
bells.
the real Ghostbusters.
Jingle bells.
Jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to chomp.
I'm Pac-Man every day.
Hold it. I think I heard something.
You heard something, all right. The sound of rattling ghost brains.
Yeah, there's someone over the next hill.
Oh, look, it's them Pac creeps.
Yeah, and that would be a perfect time to chomp them. Come to think of it, any time's a perfect time to chomp them.
Some ride, huh, Pac Baby?
You ain't saying nothing yet.
Oh no, the ghost monsters.
Hang on, I'm pulling this toboggan into warp speed. This accent is going to be inconsistent all night. Just be ready.
The ghost monsters chase the toboggan.
Down the hill.
And after that bum.
Look out, Pac-Man.
'Cause here we come.
Packy, look out.
Oh no, into the line.
The toboggan plunges off a cliff, hurling the Pac family into the snow.
Oh, what do we do now? Without some power pellets, those ghost monsters will chomp us for sure.
Wait, we're in luck. There's an empty emergency power pellet box. Oh, it's empty, like my soul.
Looking for these?
Prepare to be chomped, Pat Fink. We may not have any power pellets, but we got plenty of snowballs.
My.
Let me pause for a second. That is actually in the script. We did not write this ourselves. This was on television in
the morning.
1982. Yeah. Okay, back to the thing.
Oh yeah? Two can play in this game.
Inky, no! You're throwing the power pellets.
And we're munching them.
Having munched on the power pellets, the Pac family are now able to chomp the ghost monsters.
I wouldn't chomp us if I were you, Pac-Man. Haven't you read the new warning?
Caution. The Ghost Monster General has determined that chomping is hazardous to your health. Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you haven't read my new warning. It's right here.
I can't read the fine print.
It says, in case you haven't missed it, it says, never look a Pac-Man in the mouth. Ow.
Ah!
Pinky, Sue, hold up. I know how to get us out of here fast. Ah, here it is. Now to serve us in the next county.
Inky produces a tennis racket out of seemingly nowhere and winds up serving him and his friends right into the Pack family's awaiting mouths.
15 love.
30 love.
Chomp.
Pack baby love ghost monsters.
So long.
Be seeing ya.
Bye-bye, ghost guys.
The disembodied eyes of the chomped ghost monsters float into the air, disrupting Santa's ability to control his sleigh.
Pick up the pace, Prancer. Faster, Comet. Faster. We're falling behind schedule.
Packy, what is it?
I don't know, but it's headed this way.
Brace yourselves. We're going to crash.
Wow.
What was that?
Wow, I ain't never seen anything like that.
Maybe it's a UFO. Yeah, look at that weird alien with the hairy face and a red spacesuit.
Pack baby attends to the reindeer.
Poor little animals.
Pack baby, watch out! Careful! He could be dangerous.
2 more residents of Pac-Land approach Santa's downed sleigh. Morris and Irish-American stereotype, Officer O'Pac.
What's all the ruckus now?
Poppin' power pellets, an invader from Mars.
I think that they need help, Packy. Are you okay?
I think so. Where am I?
You're in Pac-Land.
Pac-Land? That's funny. I've been all over the world, and I don't remember hearing of Pac-Land. Oh, my,
naughty.
speaking of world, I must be way behind schedule. I've got to get cracking. Oh, it's no use. What I need is a flying tow truck, and all my elves are off for the evening. Ah, shoo!
Bless you.
Uh-oh. What you need is a warm fire and some power pellet cocoa.
Everyone heads back to the Pack residence.
Oh, this stuff sure is good. Thank you.
Miss Pac-Man, but you can call me Pepper.
But say, who are you anyway? And what are you behind schedule for?
You mean you really don't know? Why, I'm Santa Claus, and I'm late with my Christmas deliveries.
Christmas?
What's that?
You've never heard of Christmas? First, Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, that's Easter. Why? It's Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. It's the season of giving and receiving, a time of peace on earth and goodwill towards men.
Christmas sure sounds wonderful, all right. We've never had anything like that in Pac-Land, because we're all naughty.
Now
Chomping
you
each
see-
other all the time. Constantly. It's a chomp fest. Just chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh my God. Could I just... I long for a nosh.
Now you see why I must get airborne. I've got a long list of good little boys and girls who I've got presents for. Oh no, my bag of toys. I must have lost them in the crash. Oh dear, the world's counting on me. I've never missed a Christmas yet.
Gosh, this is awful, Packy.
Oh, well, don't worry, Santa. We'll save Christmas for you.
But my sleigh, the reindeer.
We'll fix your sleigh.
And I'll have your reindeer purring by the time it's ready.
Because she's not a veterinarian.
I've got so many things. I've got so many problems. What about the presents? Without them, my reindeer and my sleigh won't be any damn use.
Ha! Just leave everything to me.
Be careful, Pac-Man.
Don't worry, Santa. We'll have you back in the air before midnight.
Meanwhile, the ghost monsters return home to get into new ghost suits. Inky puts on long johns. I'm not sure how any of this works.
Ooh, I never knew I had such big feet.
What?
Get into your ghost suit before you get a real suck, you naked
Oh.
freak.
I'm getting sick and tired of that pack nerd always getting the best of us.
Yeah, what we need is a taste of sweet revenge.
Yeah, I say we net him like this.
Hey,
And then we can drench him in chocolate sauce like this.
what now?
And then we could chomp all over him like this.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't mean it, Clyde.
Pac-Man and his faithful pack pup, Chomp are out searching for the bag of toys in the snowy night.
Oh boy, we got to find that bag of toys, Chomp Chomp. Chomp Chomp. Good boy. Now follow that trail.
The ghost monsters are also wandering around in the night.
Dashing through the snow.
Over the fields we go.
In a 3 ghost monster sleigh.
Chomping all the way. Ho, ho, ho.
Hold it, fellas. I think I saw something over there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. No, there it is.
Yeah,
There it
but
is.
what is it?
There it is.
It's just an old sack.
Yeah? And all it's gotten is a bunch of toys. Toys?
Give me toys. Toys.
He struck it rich.
Oh, we've got to find those toys, Chomp Chomp. Oh, sounds like someone's having a good time. Can't have that. Oh no, the ghost monsters. They found Santa's sack of toys. I've got to figure out a way to get it back. I wonder if it'll involve chomping.
Chomp barks. Woof, woof.
Great idea, Chomp Chomp. We'll bury our way under the snow and grab the sack. Come on.
Hey, that's mine.
No, I saw Santa's sack first.
Ha! Right on the mark. Wait, which
Well,
one's mine?
well, look who's come to play with us.
Come on, fellas. Let's chomp him. So, the mighty Pac-Man thought he could sneak up on us and chomp us, did he?
Yeah, well, we ain't as dumb as we look. On second thought, maybe we are.
Inky pulls out a mirror.
Give me that, you idiot.
Oh, but you don't understand. All I want are the toys.
Aw, ain't that cute? All he wants are the toys.
Come on, let's quit wasting time and chomp on his bones. Well, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, run!
Pac-Man leads the ghost monsters away from the toys.
Quick, Chomp Chomp, get the toys. Don't worry about me. You've got to save Santa's toys. Go think about those little kids. You got to think about the kids. Don't think about me and my poor family, which you're part of, but you're going to abandon me to save those kids.
Hey, Pac-Man's pooch is taking our toys. Let's get him, Blinky.
Whoa, where'd he go?
In there. Hurry before we lose him.
Well, what do you know? I'm going to get away.
Pac-Man trips and stumbles.
That good-for-nothing pack pup ditched us.
Yeah, well, Pac-Man didn't.
The ghost monsters proceed to chomp Pac-Man.
We'll be seeing ya, pack punk.
Don't take any wooden power pellets.
Oh, good boy, Chomp Chomp. You got the toys. I just hope I have enough strength to make it back.
Meanwhile, back at the Pac
Oh.
residence, Officer O'Pac is working on Santa's sleigh while Santa reads a story to Pac Baby.
That sanding disc must be in somewhere. Ah, here it is.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a pack mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that Saint Nicholas soon would be there.
Oh, how you doing, fellas? Well, your temperature is okay, Rudolph, but your warning light is still flickering.
Outside in the unforgiving cold, Pac-Man and Chomp continue the long trek home.
Oh, I don't think I can make it, Chomp. Oh, it's home. Hey, maybe we can make it. Chomp, look out. Look at this mess. And it's 20 minutes to midnight. Come on, Chomp. We can't let Santa down.
Your sleigh is all fixed, Santa.
Yep, and the work comes with a 5-year, 50,000 Chomp warranty. Get it? Chomp warranty?
Gosh, I wonder what's taking Packy so long. I'd hate for you to miss your deadline.
Never mind my deadline. I just hope your Pac-Man is okay.
The door opens to reveal a defeated and freezing Pac-Man.
Oh, Packy, are you all right?
Oh, I'm just fine, Peppa. I just got chomped a lot. I'm just fine.
Pac-Man collapses.
Oh, no. I guess he never found Santa's sack.
As soon as Officer Opaque says the words, Chomp enters, dragging the sack of toys.
Dada found it! Dada found it!
Ms. Pac-Man provides Pac-Man with some power pellet cocoa.
Gee, thanks, Peppa. I feel better already.
Looks like we saved Christmas for you after all, Santa.
Oh, I'm afraid not. Even though you've been working your pack behinds off all night while I've been sitting on my human bottom.
Aww.
Oh, this is the first Christmas I've missed in all of history.
There must be some way, Santa.
Oh, thanks for trying, Pac-Man. But even if my reindeer were jet-propelled, I couldn't make it in time.
Wait, jet-propelled. That's it. We can still save Christmas, Santa. Get your sleigh and reindeer and follow me.
Where are we going, Packy?
Don't worry, Papa. We'll be there any second. Or will we?
Blocking the road are the ghost monsters.
Hold it right there, Pac-Man. You and Santa's sack.
Looks like we get to chomp the whole neighborhood this time.
Yeah, let's stop talking and start chomping.
I know it'll never work, but I've got to reason with them. Come on, hold it. You can't chomp us.
We can't? Shucks, and here I thought it was still chomping season.
Come back here, Ghost Brains. We can chomp on Pac-Man all we want.
No, wait, you see, we're on an emergency mission. We're the only chance Santa Claus has of saving Christmas.
Santa Claus?
Christmas?
That's right, Christmas. It's a time for spreading joy throughout the world. It's a time for warmth and brotherly love. Oh, wait, I'm talking to dead guys. What do they know about warmth?
Does that include Ghost Brothers?
Yeah, of course. Right?
Forget it, Pac-Man. Your clever talk ain't gonna get you out of this mess.
Oh, wait, you don't understand. I'm not doing this for me. Just think of the millions of deserving children. You remember children, right? Children around the world who won't get their Christmas presents if you open your mouths instead of your hearts.
Oh, what a bunch of humbug.
Give the guy a break, Clyde.
Yeah, think of all the little kids, Clyde.
And the big kids too, Clyde.
Yeah, all right already. Just this once, Pac-Man. But remember, when Christmas is over, we'll be back.
Oh, thanks. You won't regret this. There it is, the Power Forest.
I don't know what you've got in mind, Pac-Man, but it's just no use. I might as well face it. I've missed my first Christmas.
Don't give up yet, Santa. There's your answer to your problem. It's from Colombia.
Power pellets?
Methinks Packy has gone wacky.
But who are the power pellets for, Pac-Man?
Well, the reindeer. Who else? Go on, give him a chomp.
Oh, my. I've never seen Rudolph's nose glow so bright. There just may be a chance after all.
Hurry, there's no time to lose.
Good luck, Santa.
So long, take care.
Lead on, Rudolph.
Bye-bye, Santa.
Thanks again. Goodbye.
Oh, I just hope we was able to help him save Christmas.
Come on, Packy. It's cold out here. Let's go home.
The Pac-Land crew arrive back at Pac-Man's house to find it fully decorated for Christmas. A tree, presents.
Packy, look!
We hear Santa's disembodied voice.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
We did it! We saved Christmas!
Gosh, look at all these presents.
Oh, this one's for you, Morse. And here's yours, Officer Opac. Chomp Chomp, Sourpuss, Back Baby.
Outside the Pac residence, the ghost monsters once again make their presence known.
But I thought we weren't going to chomp them tonight.
Well, we changed our minds, didn't we? Yeah, let's get them.
As the ghost monsters approach, Pac-Man hands out presents to them.
Yeah, to prevent purge in Pac-Land, Inky, Pinky, Blinky, Clyde, Sue.
What? I don't know what to say.
How about thank you, you ingrates?
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't thank us. Thank Santa Claus, our new god.
Yes, Christmas has been saved, and as Santa flies away to do his rounds, we hear him exclaim,
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good chomp.
I have to assume in the Pac-Man writer's room, whenever they didn't know what to write, someone would say, how about like a chomp pun? How about a very poor chomp pun? Because the word chomp appears in that script more than any other word. And the AI couldn't quite figure it out. So I had to change it to chomp a lot.
You guys, thank you.
I may never fully recover from this.
Nope.
Gary, you deserve like the Dragon Con equivalent of an Emmy for your performance as Pac-Man. There, that was
It was
magnificent.
quite good.
My hat
It was
is
quite
off.
good.
It was nuanced.
I really
That's all I
felt
got.
like,
Oh, okay.
well, Pac-Man had a lot to do in this episode. There was the almost dying and then having to drag himself to his home.
I'm not quite sure how the chomping works. I know how it works for the ghost monsters because it's like they lose their corporeal bodies and have to get like a new sheet or something. But for Pac-Man, like it doesn't kill him.
It
Well, I
just
also
messes
don't
him up
understand
real
how
quick.
he
Yeah.
tripped if he's spherical.
Well, in
His
the
legs.
show, he had little legs.
Oh, right. Right. Before my time.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Oh.
now you have a new... Just cancel all your Star Trek watching.
Now
Yeah, here you go. We now
can
need
watch
the
this
pack
special-
cast.
Yeah, and get all the references now. Tony.
Yep.
Okay. That's my goal before next Dragon Con.
I was so excited for this show when it debuted on television. I was,
You
so
know, I was
disappointed.
too. I love the Pac-Man. I was 12, and they were doing cartoons of things that I had spent lots of money on.
I remember staying up to watch ABC's Pac Preview Party special
Oh, yeah.
just to get a
wow.
glimpse, and
Yeah.
I was like, "This doesn't really seem like Pac-Man."
I remember being an indignant 12-year-old going, they kidified him.
Yeah, we were so mature back then.
Oh, yeah. I was
You
a
wanted the-
sophisticated
The
12-year-old.
dark, gritty original Pac-Man is what you
Yes.
were looking for.
Yeah, I wanted something serious along the lines of He-Man.
Right,
Thank you.
right. I gotta say, Santa does not come off terribly well through this whole
He
production. I mean,
really
we
is a big old whiner.
just sitting around
Gives
whining
up.
and complaining. I mean, we've seen the cruel Santa from the original Rudolph, and we've seen the easily offended Santa from 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. But the whiny, why can't everybody else solve all my problems for me, Santa? All you weird round video game people that I didn't know exist, why can't you fix everything right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
it wasn't like
At the beginning, when
I'll
he
use
says,
my-
when he says the list is computerized, I think that's the key there. He's relying too much on technology.
Right.
My question at that line was, then what are you doing before the 80s? Were you just not getting the job done?
he claimed that he was getting.
This does raise the question, like, is Pac-Land on Earth? Is it another dimension? Like,
The fact that they were so wigged out by
yeah.
the fact that he and I, a
And,
lot of
and my
questions,
question
guys. A lot of questions.
and then what happens to the Pac Society when they're introduced to missionaries?
If Santa Claus can get here, get to Pac-Land, surely, eventually, other humans are. They're eventually all going to come through the portal. Maybe the portal is that maze, that little opening in the maze that you go through to the left, and then you pop out in the right. If you take a wrong turn, you end up on planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome
And
to our Vor orgy, St. Nicholas.
They have a fully secular Christmas in Pac-Land because Santa never mentioned its religious origins.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
No, it's all about getting stuff.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, not even naughty and nice list is mentioned. It's just I show up bringing presents.
Yeah.
Yep.
Deliver the goods. It's all about Santa's sack.
He was trying to. Well, I had him. I brought in a little, trying to educate them about Christendom.
Well, and the other ethical question that this brings up, though, is the ghosts chomping on Pac-Man and Pac-Man chomping on the ghosts is not an evil act because they all got presents. Therefore, none of them were on the naughty list.
Yeah.
So even the ghosts beating the Pac-Man, chomping Pac-Man half to death and almost freezing to death was not naughty.
Well, maybe they were on the naughty list, but all the things they did cleared them of being on the naughty list. You know, helping find Santa's sack and having a little truce of not eating each other.
Maybe Santa sells indulgences.
There we go.
I mean, when you think about it, the whole the Pac people chomping on the ghosts and the ghosts chomping on the Pac people, and it's a never-ending battle and they're enemies. But is it not also a self-contained and sustainable ecosystem in which they're all important participants, and the system's working just fine as long as human freaks don't drop out of the sky and start whining about everything?
You raise a
just
valid
take your
point,
fucking
sir.
power pellet cocoa and get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Power pellet cocoa.
Kevin, I nominate you to be the Jane Goodall of Pac-Land and to examine this culture.
I shall go to Pac-Land to study. Yes.
You're the anthropologist we need on this.
Kevin comes to Pac-Land.
Live among the Pac people. Why are you trying to eat me?
Chomping's what we do.
Guys, I'm so glad to see all of you guys. I'm so glad to see everybody in the chat room. We love doing this stuff. And when we have a free minute, we're going to get back to doing this stuff. Merry Christmas. Today, I believe, is the first day of Hanukkah, if I'm incorrect.
I think it was yesterday.
Yesterday was the
thank
first
you.
day.
I don't
Today
know what
is
time
day the
zone it
second.
is. I don't know when Hanukkah starts.
Let's pretend we recorded this yesterday.
Good. Yes, we did.
Good save.
Yes.
But thank you guys very, very much. We've all had a year. I don't know. I'm at a loss, but I'm so glad you guys were here. I'm so glad everybody came to our things at Dragon Con. I'm so glad all of you guys hang out with us on the Facebook group. We're going to do these again very soon. And until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. If we'll do something for New Year's. There might need to be some drinking of adult beverages around the New Year times.
People
But,
don't do that, do they?
What? What?
thought we
No.
I'm
Not-
happy to make a fresh batch of coquito for anybody who comes to Raleigh.
Surely not
Okay.
power pellet cocoa.
No, no.
Surely. But guys, thank you very much. Everybody, please tell the interwebs where elsewhere on the interwebs you can be found. Right there, Gary.
Ooh, nice,
Aim your gizmo at his gizmo.
Yes.
so to speak.
Podcast. Go to goodtobeageek.com/shows/APOA or just search for A Podcask of Amontillado.
Lots
Or
of
here with him.
yeah, lots of murder happening on that show at the end of, I would say, almost every episode. It's delightful. Kevin, other one.
Can you bring the things back up, Joe, on the screen here?
maybe. Hang on. Working
Where
on
did
it.
they go?
Well, I was wondering about that.
'Cause there we go. Yeah. That's where to find me, flopcast.net. Flopcast is my ridiculous weekly website, and we've just been doing several weeks of crazy holiday goofy stuff over there. This latest holiday episode just came out. We have a Christmas cartoon quote quiz. So if we throw a quote at you, see if you can figure out which Christmas cartoon character said it. So yeah, come hang out with us on the Flopcast.
And other Kevin.
Gleamingthetube.net is where you can find my podcast about movies that involve skateboarding in some capacity, no matter how minor. I think we're trying to get it together to do an episode about Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It's been really hard with the holidays and everything. So hopefully soon. And next month in Boston, Massachusetts, on Martin Luther King Jr. Day weekend is the Eresia Science Fiction Fantasy Convention. You should come on out to that. I'm going to moderate a panel on the year in Star Wars, and I'm doing a panel on the year in TV. So I think Kevin Eldridge will also be there.
Every single Kevin on this panel will be at Eresia in Boston in January.
100% attendance by Kevin's.
But no Michaels. No Michaels were
Michaels.
involved in
Yeah,
the.
we dropped the mics.
We started our own con.
And Chris.
You can find me on your social media waste of time of choice at Sci-Fi Explosion. And again, Friday night, I'm saying it's 6 hours. Knowing me, I'll probably go 10 because I'm a lunatic and I'm also off on Friday. But so just set your notifications on Twitch for twitch.tv/Sci-Fi Explosion, showing a lot of Christmas stuff, live bits, great stuff. I may show that Folgers incest commercial like 30 times. And on Christmas Eve, starting from 6 p.m. to midnight, it's a 2-hour show. It will repeat constantly the Loverboy, Billy Ocean, Yule log. Let's make it a holiday tradition, people. Woo!
Yes, we're doing it. ToniAnn.
I can be found on most social medias at Jersey Devil 86 or some Jersey Devil something. You can also follow me at thegeekydevil.com, where I have been watching Star Trek for like 8,000 years now. I'm still stuck on Enterprise because life has been crazy. But I am almost through season 2, and I heard it gets better, but there's still music. So we'll see how that works. Nothing's quite so terrible, I think, as the Peacemaker introduction that I just watched the first episode of that, and that was bananas.
Peacemaker is a delight. You are in for a ride.
Oh yeah.
So I just finally watched the Suicide Squad and Black Adam the other night when we were recovering from our boosters. So there may have been a little Harley Quinn in some of my speeches. So But I am determined to get through all of the old Star Trek so I could start watching all of the new Star Trek, and that I could be fully caught up on pop culture, except for all the stuff I missed in the 70s and 80s because I wasn't around yet. So we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, Joe and I will ensure that your 70s and 80s education is not neglected.
Yes,
Indeed.
That's why I come here for my education. Thank you so very much.
Hear that, Joe? We're
Scholarly.
educational.
What? Scholarly
In your
panels
face,
only.
Deanna.
It's educational.
Scholarly. That's what we are. So if you need Christmas content for your social medias, we just did an hour and 10 minutes on Christmas Comes to Pac-Land, you jerks.
Wow.
Take this and share it, or I'll find you and punch you in the face.
We'll chomp you.
Joe,
You'll
we have to
chomp.
chomp them.
And to
No
all
punch.
a good chomp.
And then
Chomp, chomp.
And then every one of you will have to wander back to your house with just your eyeballs, and then go to the curtain rack and pull out your brand new sheet, and then wait to be murdered again.
Mhm.
Sounds like a Black Mirror
Yes.
episode.
Yeah,
It
it really
is.
does. But that's Joe always causing people to have to get some new sheet.
So join us at some point in the future when we do our next quarantine panel, and Gary Mitchell will say,
I have power pellets, but no power pants.
"Thank you, everybody, and good night."